Hello guys, welcome. I'm just setting up to get myself comfortable guys because temperature keep dropping. The heater is working but it's still cool. So welcome everyone. Let's turn this music off for a while. Okay. So that's my welcome music. I don't drop a link as yet. I just want to have something set up first before I think about the link. But if you are here and you're gonna be the guest, part of the guest, then let me know. Drop your comment now. The topic is there, so I will wait for Rev to come. We're waiting also for Freedom. I hope he will make it. He said he would try. And then, as I said before, it was requested by both of them to do this wellness or mental health discussion. And I also want you to know, guys, I'm not qualified. I don't in this field, so I will not be sharing anything that I don't know. I'm just checking to see if I need a little music in the background for a little while, not for long. Okay. Let's give me a moment, guys. I'm setting up. Okay, so Rev is here. Okay, that's good, Rev. I will drop the link soon. I'll drop the link soon. So, guys, before I drop the link, so we have 3 persons in the house so far. But before I drop the link, to invite my guests. Actually, I can drop the link. But there's some. I want to set the stage right. So I want you to set the stage right for tonight. The link is dropped. Make I pin it. Okay, the link is pinned. So the link is dropped and it's pinned, Rev. So you can come and I'll keep in the back until we're ready to go. Okay. As you can see from the topic, as I repeat before, so this is a discussion. Rev have some experience in this and he'll be sharing his experience, and I hope this will be able to help someone. As I said, I'm not an expert in this, so I will not say anything that I'm not aware of or don't know, right? I will leave it to someone who maybe have the experience, as in they are going through the situation and they want to discuss it. Then I leave it in that way. So as I said, it was requested. Hello, Lily. Welcome. It was requested by Rev, and Rev is here. The link is there. Just prepare yourself, Rev, and come. I'm making myself comfortable as possible. As much as possible, just get myself comfortable. I saw hit music out. Hey, Creative Kitchen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. So it's a very sensitive topic. I don't have experience in this. I'm making that very, very clear. Anyone that come on that want to share or take part in it, you have to be reminded of this. Also in the chat, be very reminded that this is very sensitive and we only need positive or upliftment or something that can really help someone. That's it. Nothing else, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. Okay, Lee. Thank you. Pachita, hi, welcome. Rev, I know you're around. The link is there for you to hit, and you can come in when you're ready. I will keep you there, and we're also waiting for more guests to come. We have Freedom Media. He should come also. I don't know if he's bringing any guests with him, but that would make it even better. And I did say before, like if somebody have experience in this field, if you're a nurse or somebody that want to talk about the mental health, you have some experience in this field, then I would invite you also to come up. But I will not tolerate anything that's shared that somebody don't have experience in. As I said from beginning, it's a very sensitive topic, and we are here to either learn from somebody who have this experience or to encourage someone, and that's how it should be. So I'm making myself very clear. So it's there in the heading, as I said before. So Rev, when you're ready, you can join me here. I still see if I'm still gonna wait a bit to see if Freedom will be here. And then we will move on from there. Let me share this live also. Let me share the live and welcome everybody. I just for the moment. So Rev is coming up soon, and I will welcome him soon. He's in the background now. I can see him. I will welcome him soon, but I'm gonna reach out to Freedom because he's a part of it and it's very important. I think he have so we see how it go. Welcome also Dana in the house. We welcome Dana. Patricia is there. Creative Kitchen is in the house. Lily is around also. We welcome. More people is coming up. So Rev, I can see you look like you're ready. Make I do one more thing, Rev, before make I share this link quickly. Make I share it. I think I shared before, but let's share it again. Let I see. I can share it again. Let's see. If the music is a bit loud, let me know. Actually, I will soon cut the music. Okay. All right, we have 8 person in the house. Okay. Rev is waiting patiently. I'm gonna bring Rev up. Like I move over to this, and then let I move to this. So what you could do, Rev, you could mute your mic if when and then when you're ready, you yes. And then when you're ready to start, we start. Vivian in the house. Vivian, welcome. As I said, tonight is a very uh a big topic, and I know a lot of people have concern about it. So I want to keep it as you know clean as possible, and just people who can contribute in a positive way. We welcome you. Anna, welcome. Yes, we will welcome you, but it must be a very clean and positive way. That chatter, okay. So I know Freedom will come somewhere somehow. So Rev, you want to introduce yourself? Go ahead and unmute your mic. Or wait, Rev, make I see. I have just a little heading here. Let's see if I can go through it quickly first. As I said, I'm no expert on this thing, but there's just a little part I saw, and I was a bit interested, so I take a paragraph from it. So, like I say, if I can go through this quickly. So, as I see, the topic is mental health. I put wellness there, I put mental health wellness. Welcome everybody in the chat, guys. Welcome everybody in the chat. So there are two ways to think about mental health. And I think a lot of people don't realize they're stuck in the first one. Most people believe that you either have depression or you don't. So, it's different belief in this area. That if you get diagnosed with depression or anxious, it's like a permanent trail that you have, and that all you can do is to learn how to cope with it. I I don't think about depression or anxious that way. I think of it on a scale. So this is a writer. I'm reading something from someone that write this about this. Yeah, when you have a symptom or serve they interfere with your life in a big way, when your symptoms is mild, or when your symptoms go away, it doesn't interfere with your life anymore. Depression, anxious disorder can actually be resolved when we chip away at them. Thinking this way give us agenda, power to change our own life, right? Research shows that we can absolutely influence our mental health in a huge way, but the problem is that all of these changes are hard and it can feel super overwhelmed when you drowning in anxiousness or overwhelmed by depression. Okay, I stop right there at that moment. So it's just something I saw and I say it was very interesting. So I just copy from that person. All right, Rev, welcome.
Thank you, Levon. How are you tonight?
Not so bad. It was a journey to get here, but I'm here.
Well, I
And welcome
appreciate you
you.
doing your live, and I appreciate you having me on.
Yes. So what I would like you to do, Rev, just introduce yourself officially now, and then we can take it from there.
Oh, I am. My name is Jay. Everyone calls me Reverend Rats.
Hmm.
I'm the junkyard rat
Yeah.
because I build custom cars, and one of the places I like to go while I'm experiencing symptoms of mental health is in the junkyard because there I find solitude and I find quiet. And it, it makes sense to me to be there. Uh, and, it's my safe space, I guess you will. Uh,
Right.
and I can go to the junkyard angry and come out completely happy. So
Right.
through that, I've earned the nickname the Junkyard Rat, which is where Reverend Rats comes from.
Wow. And I said, as I said the first time I meet you, I said you have a very interesting YouTube name, and it's a very catchy name, and I like the name also. But you just give us the story behind the name and how it come about. Yes. So as I was saying in this little paragraph I was reading, and a lot of people have different, ideas and way how to deal with the different situation, because in other words my situation will be different from yours, so everybody have to at least learn how to cope with it. They were saying there's a way that you can focus, like some people they use, like for example gym, going to a gym as a way to distract them from certain situation, and they will use the gym as a stepping stone, not to overdo themselves but slowly, and they would use that maybe just to keep them focused and change the focus on something else. So the gym could be one of the way they help to deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Having a safe space, be it a junkyard or be it a gym or wherever, I find is very important with mental health.
Yeah.
Uh, I think as humans, we need to have some safe space
Hmm.
where we where we can be safe, where we can go and the outside world can't hurt us. Uh,
Exactly.
we can be in our own microcosm. The trick of it all is to not get lost there.
Do not get lost. Yeah, that's really true. And as I said before, guys, I don't have no expertise in this field, so there's not much I can do or say about it. I only can go off what people have experienced before and how they try to cope with it and deal with it differently. As I said, some people might go to the gym, as Lily is saying here, even doing outside for a walk or a run is just to be taken in nature, whether and weather, and be a part of a enclosed garden space. So as you were saying, Rev, that you have to have a safe space where you can deal with your situations. So um Lily, I think you have a lot to share. If you want to join me in this live, you can, because you can also do it. I know you're doing in the chat, but I think you also have a lot to share. So So the question may be, what is mental health? Because some people might think, they might just have one narrow mind about it, but they don't understand that even for me, for example, I may have a mental health and don't even aware of it. You understand? I think almost everybody have a touch of something, but they might not diagnose or aware of it until maybe reach to a certain level. So anything you can share on that?
Unfortunately, most people do get diagnosed when they are in crisis. And some people may not be aware that they are in crisis while they're going through it.
Wow.
And mental health is actually a very, very broad subject. I'm sure we're going to get
Very
into a range of it tonight. I appreciate you starting at the bottom with depression. Start at the lowest rung, work our way up.
right, right.
Depression itself is defined as um, a depression that interferes with your day to day activities for a period of 5 days or more. That is when they clinically describe you as being depressed. Um, Everybody goes through depression periods in their life.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I'm saying.
doesn't mean you have depression. It just means you have a depressed period. Um,
I
and
could I could give you a story on that in what I could say from my situation in this sense, like you go to work and you come under pressure based upon the job that you're doing, or sometimes you have people that don't treat you that well, and it can make you so okay. So you in the morning you get ready, you feel energized, you're happy, but the moment you step into the work environment, because of the people maybe that you're surrounded with, and they're not treating you all this good and everything, it make you feel like you are in a place where you are depressed, and then you don't feel that happy, the happiness go out the door the moment you step into that environment. I'm talking about things that I personally experience on myself. There's days when I feel like I don't want to be at work. you know I just think it's too much over, when you're thinking about the job that you're doing, and then sometimes pressure is coming from the top, from management, and different situation. Sometimes make that happiness that you wake up and you go out with is like it just change your mood, and it change it for the whole day. And maybe the happiest time you feel is when you leave in that area and you go back to your personal space. Yeah.
situational depression is very real. And uh, if you find yourself in that situation, it is possible that the situational depression can lead to long term mental health issues.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
like repeatedly smacking your thumb with a hammer and expecting it to heal on its own. And
Wow.
even if it does heal, then it's not going to be the same. And it may not be fully functional.
So as you were saying, Rev, that it's a wide range. You cannot narrow it down to just one thing, because it's so much different stage in it, so much different part and different experience, and it all come down, I think, back to the person itself. Good vibe, welcome. How everybody deal with situation differently. I think Lily was saying that depression, like I see, generate as a long lasting stage. Sadness come from well, this is the essence. She want to say that sadness, it come and go. So in other words, today you can feel sad, and then tomorrow you're happy again. So sadness, she's saying that sadness come and go. But that, and she's saying that is not depression. Depression is different.
Depression is a bit different when it interferes with your daily activities.
Exactly.
I have.
Yoga, welcome. Helen, welcome. Pachis, welcome. Sorry, Rev, I'm just trying to pick up because they are running away from me. Kenny, who is I miss? There's so much people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yoga, I think you can help me out with a little because yoga, he's training some different with wellness and how to take care of your body or stuff like that because he do yoga and stuff, but it might be a different from mental health. I don't sure, but I think he can touch on some of these part of it. So yoga, you're free to come up and maybe give me a 5 minutes or so of your time if you can. You don't have to show your face if you're tired or in your bed or you're having your coffee or your tea, whatever the case may be. Let me know. Okay, Rev, sorry about that. Go ahead, Rev.
Yes, Goga, I am on the panel again, thanks to Avon. And it is important to have this discussion. But as I was saying, though, part of my depression is when I get overwhelmed with life, or I'll have 3 or 4 situations in one day, or I've been trying to work out my frustrations and I get home late from doing that. I may not be in the mood to take a shower that night. I may not be in the mood to take a shower when I wake up in the morning. And that's something, obviously hygiene is very, very important.
Taking care of yourself.
Yes. And that's just one of the ways my mental health can express itself. I also have manic episodes, which is the feeling of being unusually happy or unusually energetic, having grandiose thoughts. I can solve world peace in one day.
You continue, Rev. I'm just checking some of these comments. They're very funny. So you continue. Don't get distracted by me.
But I mean, and then mental health covers everything in it.
Yeah, and as I said before, that it's just that everybody have to cope with it in a different way. That's the most I would know, really, because if you are a person that loves to do running or jogging in the morning, whatever it is, go to the garden, and that help you to get through your day, then of course that would be a part of what that person will do. Other person, maybe, like for example, you say, Rev, you like to go to the garage because you love to fix things and stuff like that. And that kind of keep you help you through the day.
And one of the things I would recommend for people looking for a safe space is try and find something outdoors, because it has been medically shown that being outside, your body absorbs vitamin D from the sun.
Wow.
And so, yeah, if you can get outdoors, the sun will help you feel better. And I know you're keeping up with the comments and everything.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
And I would like to give a special shout out to.
Give some shout out, Rev.
Yeah. First and foremost, I want to shout out Donna Ridgway.
Okay.
She's an awesome lady, and She is one of my cohorts in crime with the Facebook groups, the highs and lows of mental health, and
Yes.
the ups and downs of
Can
mental
we get
health.
her here, Rev? Can we get her on stage also?
That would be entirely up to her. Honestly,
Okay. We
I
invite
haven't
you, Donna,
talked
if
to
you
her
want to.
about
Yeah.
that, but
Mhm.
Donna, if you'd like to come up,
You don't have to show your face, but you can speak. You can turn off the camera if you want, but I would invite you because Rev, I was saying to no, I was saying not you, not for you, Rev. Not for
I
you.
know I was having
Yeah.
fun.
Yes, Stephen, welcome also. I was saying that, oh, you touched on it a while ago. Can you explain to our viewers about the Facebook group that you found?
Yes, we have been on Facebook for many years. I actually found Donna's group while going through a mental health crisis myself.
Mhm.
I found a lot of great content there that I could really relate with. And,
Mhm.
that was, it really helped me and encouraged me to get active with that group. And I found a lot of camaraderie. And then I noticed Facebook was shadow banning her group. And so I went ahead and created a second group.
Okay.
And that's why we have two groups. They're sister groups. They run
Yeah.
concurrently.
What's the membership? How much member you have in each group,
Um,
if you
and
remember?
I don't have any exact numbers off the
A
top of
good
my.
amount of people, I would say.
We have a decent amount of people, but I gotta say it's pretty tough getting through the hazing process.
Okay. You have anybody else you want to say hi to in the chat that came from your community? Because I know a lot of them is here from your community also.
Yes, we've got Cat Attainment in the house. I
Welcome.
appreciate him. Thank you, and thank you for sharing out uh,
Yes. Of-
the broadcast. Um, I'm sorry, I'm going through the chat here. There are just so many people here that are totally
There's a
off.
lot. There's a lot, yes. But I was saying that the person that you know that because you have a group also that came along.
Yes, I'm part of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. Um, let's see. Okay, Lillian, I can do that. Modern Day Breakfast Club. It's the they are the group that came with me today. I'm sure a lot of people will be in from there, and
Yes.
and all you gotta do for them is when you put your videos up, put in their hashtag MDBC. I gotta say it slow.
Okay, yeah. Hashtag you said, yeah. Peace. When you yeah, is the title you're telling me?
Yes,
Okay.
and Mr. Cool is here.
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Cool. Sorry about that. I did see you say hi before. Sorry about that. Welcome also. Welcome you. Yoga, I am still hoping and waiting. Yoga, the link is at the top. Would you come and give me 5 minutes of your time just to, give some upliftment with your training and stuff that you train in because you're a yoga instructor. And some people also use that as a way to help them also when they're going through different difficult time in life. And we're still waiting to have freedom. I don't know if he will make it. He tell me that 6 would be, what time is there now, Rev, back home?
It's 5:30 now.
Oh, he tell me 6 he will be in. So I think half hour more or something like that there, because I think he said he finished work at that time. So wait, and also hopefully he come. Highlight person, comment. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. That's a good idea, Vivian. Thank you, because I'm missing so much people here. Okay, so now I'm putting the comment, but I'm not in the picture anymore. Let I adjust this up a bit.
Um,
Okay, hashtag MDBC. All right, thank you for that. All right, cool. So hashtag yes. Right. So guys, you can do that. You can drop that there also. You can
and
drop.
I,
Remember to give the video a like, guys. Remember to subscribe. Well, you have to subscribe to come in because I set it that way tonight. And as Rev was sharing few things about his experience for in his situation, because he actually Rev was the one that asked me if we could do this type of live, and I did say yes, and here we are tonight. We're going through slowly. We're doing it, no rush, no pressure, right? As I said, I'm not expert in it, so I only can listen to people who know or who have the experience are going through this type of situation, right? Stephen is also in the house. Thank you very much. Welcome, Stephen. Always supporting. Yes. Good Avon from Vivian. Okay, so Stephen, not Stephen. Rev. So, oh, we have MM 143 in the house. So we have a lot of people here. And Steve, Rev is also a content creator, guys. So he might be new to some of you guys. Please check him out. Check his channel out, and also if you like what he do, then of course go ahead and subscribe. He's a mechanic by trade. That's what they call it, mechanic, or what they call it. What is the right name for it?
we have many names. We have
Okay.
mechanics. We have shade trees. We have auto technicians.
Mhm.
Then there are those of us that have paid our dues and decided we can contribute more to the world than just turning wrenches, and we take cars and make works of art out of
Wow.
them.
You actually do some cool job, you know. One day I will definitely. Do you do live video, or you always record it when you do it, Rev?
So far, I have been doing recorded videos, although the last two lives that are on my channel, I was actually on a location helping a homeless lady work with her vehicle. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
she was in a Walmart parking lot.
Welcome, Fred. Sorry, Rev. Welcome, Lee. Welcome, Fred. Yeah, continue.
Rob, yes, welcome. Elvie Rose, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, we will have more people coming in around 6 p.m. because
Yeah,
I did,
that's the time I was telling them that that's the
yeah.
time they would definitely come. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm still waiting for Goga to come up, but okay, Mike, I put out the invitation one more time.
Goga said that he would do it next time. He's
Oh,
got sore voice.
okay, because he was on a party today, so no, he was having so much good time and dancing and all these things. So for sure, and is a bit late where he is now. But I will put out the invitation one more time, guys. If anybody in the chat who do have some experience, or they are nurse, or you have some background about this topic here, don't hesitate to join me, guys. You can come up on the platform. I will take you in. If you don't want to show your face, that's quite fine. We don't have an issue with that. But of course, you can speak. So we also put out this invitation. I put it at the beginning of the broadcast now. We in couple minutes well in, and I'm saying again one more time, guys, you can join me. I will welcome you in, and you can share something about this topic. We will appreciate it. Rev is a very he have experience, as in he going through it himself, and he come up with a group. You say you formed that group that was on Facebook. You are one of the group, I think you said.
Yes. Yeah. And before I answer that, let me put this out there. I am not a licensed professional. I do not accept money from what I say. I'm just I'm sharing my personal experience. Uh,
Right.
I am diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic, so depression's only one symptom that I go through on a daily basis. Uh,
Okay.
uh, but I am not licensed or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your question, yes, I found the original, which is the highs and lows of mental health,
Right.
and I became quite active in that group. And one day, I started doing some research behind the scenes on the group and noticed that we weren't getting the exposure that the group should have been uh, compared to other groups, uh, Facebook.
Right.
And fight fire with fire, I created a second group, only slightly different title,
Mm-hmm.
which is the ups and downs of mental health. And back and forth, we have built up quite a group. Um,
Okay, so this is a question I could ask you then, Rev. Do you, what the group really do? I know you said the group is formed, but what is the activity? Can you shed some light, like what activity you guys do?
a lot of it is meme sharing. We bring in, we've got like MG Williams. We share a lot of her posts. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and then Donna McKinley, Betty Hart, and Rev Rats Rides,
Priscilla is
and,
so here.
and Germ Rat. Uh, they're all admins in that group. Um, we
Okay.
do we do discourage members from contacting other members to just try and keep the level of the group, at a nice calm level.
Okay.
But the admins are open 24 hours a day. Donna handles a lot of people in the European area and the UK area.
Mm-hmm.
She herself is based in London. Uh,
Wow.
and then Germ Rat, Betty Hart, and I all handle the American portion. And, again, we're not licensed. We offer peer to peer support. And we've gone through the professionals and we've learned about our conditions. And we try to reach out to those that maybe aren't quite ready to seek professional help. Maybe they're scared of the stigma about, coming out and saying, hey, I'm not okay.
Yes,
And that
yes.
is so difficult. So very
So,
difficult.
so the group actually help in that type of way also, because maybe you can build trust. It's about building trust and to reach out to each other. If, in other words, if you're having a down day, maybe you could reach out in the group and they will able to say, encourage you and stuff like that. and just tell you to, keep strong, keep doing what you do, what is positive, what you enjoy and doing, keeping your safe space and stuff like that. So overall, that's what the group actually tried to do.
Yes.
Wow.
We try to offer whatever uplifting support that we can in the best way we know how.
Wow.
The one thing we do not offer is financial support. And
Oh,
that
you mean like if people is trying to reach out to you to say like they need some money or stuff, you don't do that?
we cannot. We're not allowed to.
Right. License for that, right? That's correct. That's correct. Wow.
That, and it also presents a conflict of interest for the admin team, and
Yes.
and it also if it was to come out, we helped one person financially, but we didn't help somebody else, then we would be considered playing favorites, and
Yeah,
we
that's
just
true.
can't do that.
There's a question there, Rev. If you see it at the top,
Yeah.
I pin Lily's asking you.
Give me just a second here.
Yeah, if you can see it, and if not, I read it. So,
Oh, geez.
so Lily was saying, yeah,
Okay, I'll answer that question, Lily. And the best way can I can really answer that would be you with our group we had a gentleman that reached out to me personally. He was in a emotional and mental health crisis.
mhm,
He was homeless. His family had rejected him, and he was professing to be on the very edge of unaliving himself.
wow.
Uh,
Mhm.
now,
How
we how we help them and overcome that is by providing peer-to-peer support services. In that, I have been in contact with this guy almost daily since he
Wow.
reached out. He
Even now,
even now, yes,
wow.
I can write him up at any time. Yes, he is one of the ones that has asked me for financial assistance, and I was not able to give it to him.
Mhm.
But I'm very proud to say that in the span of 6 months of providing peer to peer support services for
Mhm.
him, in 6 months, he is no longer homeless.
Wow.
He is in a trade school.
Wow. That's
Um, he recently got hired to uh, his first job that's in the field of his new training.
wow. That's
Um,
so good.
his daughters
Welcome, Henry.
are
Also,
talking to him again. Um, how do we help the stigma?
Davis.
By
Welcome.
being the friend we always wanted, and being the one that being the person that we wanted when we wanted to break the stigma.
You could repeat that one more time, because I think that is good.
Yes, it's so very important, and as the group on Facebook, we
Yeah.
try to provide peer-to-peer support services, and it is our mission to be that friend that we wanted when we were in crisis.
Okay, so Lily was saying that it's possible to change your circumstances if you're willing to make the first step. Because what you just discussed a while ago, you said that even though you can contact that same person, and from where he's coming from to where he is now, you help him to he have a shelter, have a home, somewhere to live. he even end up get a job. So it's like, yes, the situation will always be there, but they can be helped. They can be
Yes.
helped, and they can be redirect into, a positive way, or to help them. Because sometimes, as I said, when you, well, this is just my opinion. I don't have no experience in it. I'm saying sometimes when you find yourself in a situation, you are so low, and if you feel like the wall is coming and crushing you both side, it's hard for you to like really get up and do something. But if you can see a little hope, like a little light ahead of you to say, or somebody stretching their hand out and say, come, that would make a big difference. That would make a big difference. And based upon what you explained to me just now, I think that's what you did for that person until where he is now. And that's really, really good. And it's just one person to help a next person, especially when you are going it through yourself. You understand it better, and you know how to reach out to that person without making he feel like, this is not a place for me to open up and talk about these things. Wow, I really love that.
And keep in mind that the circumstances may change. That doesn't mean that the mental illness necessarily goes away. Uh,
Yes, that's true.
because with the gentleman I just spoke with, his circumstances could change, and it could, or even if something is going on at work, it can trigger the mental illness,
Yeah,
and then take back the progress that he's already made. Uh, and if that were to happen, I would continue to reach out to him and say, "Hey, man, this isn't the end of the world. We let's figure it out. Let's just make it through the night. Let's just make it through the next hour. We can
well,
figure things out in the morning."
that's what that's what Lily was saying, because I did say to Lily, well, into I was on Kim. Kim is a YouTube creator, content creator. I was on her live, and I was sharing this upcoming event that we're having now. And she was saying at that time that, it's something that you cannot really get rid of. One little thing can trigger it off. And you just also confirm it, that the least of thing can trigger it to put you back into that, you know situation, when you're like seeing yourself coming out to help yourself. Then one little event can throw you right back into that, and that is very important, as you were saying just now. Oh, somebody was saying, oh, I take it off. I was saying social, especially in these days that we are living, knowing that we have social media, it can, social media, I think, is good and is bad, because people hide behind keys and are typing button, and they just say anything that comes to their mind without thinking about the person's feelings. They don't even care. But sometimes if these people should confront you face to face, they might not say or do what they would do, but behind the keyboard in social media, they go crazy. They just keep going out like that. They don't care. They just hurt people with their thought, with whatever they think about. And that is very important. So how would you say, I know you and I use social media in a positive way, but for sure you will always have somebody try to do this thing in a negative way. Do you have any, or have you ever come up with any encounter with that type of level of social media?
I haven't yet. I'm uh, I'm old school. I've just stayed on my Facebook. Um, but social media can be very risky. It is absolutely lined with potholes that can trip you up. You know, I've fallen for a few potholes myself. Back in my day, people, if they said something cross, you punch them in the nose. And, but
Sorry
yeah,
about that,
the
Rev. My
keyboard
battery,
is
my battery almost go, so that's why I run a while ago to get the charger to plug it in. But my battery was going down real low. So yes,
good save. And yes, Lily, it isn't worth destroying your mental state and the work you've done on yourself. If yeah, you really have to develop a thicker screen. But unfortunately, that's just the real ugly side of social media is that there are some real trolls out there.
exactly. And they're only there to destroy people. They don't really care about nothing else. So a lot of people is saying hi to you, Rev, also.
Hello,
Oh,
chat.
yeah, Cole, Carsdale is there also in the chat. Sorry guys if I miss any one of you, but I did put out like a general welcome to everybody because the chat is very busy and it's going real fast. So I'm
I'm
trying to keep
actually enjoying watching it go fast.
yes, it's going real quick. I try to slow it down when I put it up. But if I miss anyone, as I said before, guys, welcome everyone to this live. And so far, we're having this discussion with people who really are going through this situation. So it's not like, we're just talking off our head, but we have people who have some experience in this. And also, if you want to join to share anything different from what you're sharing in the chat, but if you want to come up, please feel welcome to do so. I will welcome you, and you can just, give your opinion or your thought, or if you're training it, then you can surely give some advice also, right? So I still know that is it 6 o'clock now, Rev, or it's not yet?
A five tail.
Okay, so we
5 minute
almost there.
warning.
Okay. So we still wait. I think because Freedom was telling me that his brother, but I don't know if I'm going to able to get him to come up or to join the live. But we still wait and we continue with with our discussion that we're having so far.
Lily said the best option is to ignore the negative opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I think a lot does depend on the personality and what your situation is, how prone you are to being insulted by people's opinions that don't matter. Um, I think
Mm-hmm.
I think it's when ignoring them is not an option. You have to remind yourself that the person making the comment or trying to tear you down
Mm-hmm.
is they're behind a keyboard. They're unknown number of miles away. Their
Exactly. So,
their lives cannot and should not affect yours. If they
yes.
if they cannot bring positivity and joy into your life, then their opinion doesn't matter.
Right. And Lily said, right, there being a reaction does not always help. Okay. And that's
Being
true.
reactive doesn't always help, but you can control what your reaction is.
That's true also. Yeah, that's true also. Yeah, because it's just that it's not everybody is different, and you can only cope to what you can cope based upon how your mind is, and it's not everybody can do the same thing because maybe I can ignore people if they And they have other people, they cannot do that because it draw their attention into it. So, you know, everybody learn how to cope with things differently, as I said from the beginning. Is it? Robbie said, I just ignore, but these trolls literally have nothing better to do. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, because, you know, even this live I'm doing, I'm looking, because there's a part that's a private chat. Every time I do a live, Rev, there always somebody try to come through the private chat, but that person is not real. As in, that person is coming to give trouble. So I always look for them to delete them as quick as possible. Where am I now? Here. Haiku, so well said, Rev. Well said. Yeah. So
Thank you, Mr. Cool.
yeah. Auntie also is here. Hi, welcome. Just greeting people. Okay. So yeah, back to your group on Facebook. If you did you share it already? I think that's what you're telling. Was that the one you say hashtag?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, somebody did share it. I just remember now.
Yes. And I did put a post on those groups earlier. So hopefully they'll start streaming in. I know we've got Donna in here, and thank you, Donna. If you're still in here, I hope you are.
Yes. Entertainment, not everybody patient. You can feed fire with fire. Also, if you know you're going to be aggressive, then advise ignore. But as you said, be nice and try to make them want. Okay. Let's see who is here in the house. Is this Fisherman John?
John Burgess,
Yes.
welcome.
Welcome to you. Who else? Okay, we have MM here already. We have Get Entertainment here. So we have 19. You know, sometimes the number go up to 25, then it drop back down to 19. But we have people coming and going. Now it's at 20. And I said at the top, I say it again, guys, if you want to share, I know you are in the chat that you're sharing ideas and stuff, but if you want to come up and just to take part, you don't have to be long, like 2 minutes or so. You're free to do so. I don't know if you want to come up because I know you're in Germany and there you have the same similar time, or maybe you're 1 hour ahead of me, I don't remember. But you can. Who is that? Katie? Yeah, Katie is what is from you also.
Yes, she's a member of the Modern Day Breakfast Club.
Oh wow! I wonder if you want to join us because the link, guys, the link is at the top. I don't know if you guys were able to see it, but the link is at the top. So welcome, Katie, shopping traveler. Welcome. And we having a good discussion so far. Rev is actually giving us some insight. He's sharing a lot with us. And I know this will help somebody for sure. And the goal of this platform here is to really just to help and to, you know, to say like there always a safe space for people to come and make share their experience, you know.
There is Bert's Beats.
Oh, it's from you also, right? Bert's Beats.
Bert's Beats, welcome. He is the founder of the Modern Day Breakfast Club.
Wow. So as I said, guys, you're all welcome. You can come and you can share. It can be for 1 minute or more. Evan, you can drop the link. Oh, I will drop the link again. Aiku is in the back. Oh, sorry guys. I almost cut the live off. Mistakenly. Sorry about that, guys. Gogo, you're going to sleep. I know, Gogo. Enjoy your sleep because you have a long day today.
Have a great night, Goga.
Thank you, Gogo. I know you one ears with Gogo, one ears will be listening and one and the rest sleeping. I know. I appreciate it, guys. Oh my God. Okay. So, all right. So we have very good. So now I'm gonna bring in who should I bring in first? Because we have two person here. Okay. Let's bring we can take all of you one time, no problem. I will set it up. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
How you doing? How you
Uh-huh.
doing?
Welcome.
Good
All right.
evening,
Hey,
gentlemen.
Yes, yes,
if any
welcome,
cool.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's
All
up,
right,
man?
so guys, let's start out. Introduce yourself and just and then we can go from there.
Go
Who wants to go
first.
first?
Go
All
first.
right.
IQ?
Go
As
first.
thank you so much for host for letting me pop on. I'm Bert from Bert's Beats,
Bert,
and
yes. Can you turn it up a bit, Bert? And I think your sound a bit low. Your speaker, I don't know if you can turn it up a bit.
how about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, oh wow,
Yeah,
wonderful.
beautiful.
That's it.
Wonderful.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I turned it down a little bit. I'm Bert from Bert's Beats, personal friend of Rev and if any cool, Mr. Cool. I've had both of them on my panel and interviewed them and stuff. So we have an awesome crew called the Modern Day Breakfast Club, a bunch of positive individuals from different parts of the world connecting on YouTube with different types of content.
Mhm.
Nice meeting you, host.
Well, I know I come across you one time already, but it's the first time officially now I get to meet you.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't able to subscribe to you because I was like, I have so many things going on. I got 5 laptops open, so I'm like, I think you
Wow.
look familiar. So I think if any cool or someone was like, hey, it was if any cool, right? Your
Yeah,
friends.
yeah,
Yeah, so
anything know me, yes.
I'm officially subscribed to you now. So
Oh, thank you. I will do about the same as soon as 24 hours pass. You know
for sure,
the
for sure.
so thank you, man. So okay, IQ, you can go ahead and introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm about getting to bed so that I can take my handsomeness sleep. Thank you, Rev. Rev, I had a question and I want to throw it direct because I think what you're doing is wonderful. You're really direct. Remember that rescue you people had at the Walmart? Walmart. We were at beds, okay? And he was waiting for you to come in, and then you gave us the story that there is a rescue going on somewhere, and he was the person that told us, and we were live when it was happening. So what you're doing great, and the way you're handling it, and that's the reason why this question is coming up. I know that the diagnosis is been done, but could it be that your diagnosis was a hyper intelligence and they gave you the certificate that they just gave you?
Um, no, no, I don't think it. I don't think it is. In that, I think my hyperintelligence was more fostered by my father, in that he gave me a great desire to learn, to never stop learning,
Wow.
and that was from the time my mother abandoned me at 5 years old up to now. I still learn every day. Uh,
That's
and like being abandoned at 5 years old, that was very traumatic. I know that has had an effect on my mental health and caused some of my diagnosis. And also being a childhood essay survivor also did not help at all.
okay. But you know the angle where the question is coming from.
One
Yes.
minute, IQ. Can you turn up your volume also? It's a bit low for you.
Uh,
Yeah,
I should, okay? Let me see.
yeah.
Okay, it's better now.
No, still need to go up.
It's cool. It's okay.
Is it the earphone? Because some of your earphone they have volume on it. Also, do you have a
Okay.
volume on your?
Okay.
No, it's okay. All right, go ahead. I can hear you. It's just that it's a little bit low, but we can still hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah,
You
there's a
forgot the
kind of
question.
delay. Does it the Rev, you see, what I wanted to do is for you to realize that I can hear something very intelligent, behind all that you're talking about. And I know that some diagnosis, is always somewhat, depending on the time that it was done. I'm not an expert, but keep it up. You've already given us the hint where the intelligence is coming. Keep it up, and you're doing a great work. That's what I wanted to say, and that's the reason why I did ask that question. So
No,
thank
thank
you
you.
very much. Thank you very much. But until soon, Avon,
Yes.
thank you very much. Until
You're
soon.
welcome. You're welcome. Take care.
Yeah.
Take
Have a
care,
great
man.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
get
night.
your beauty sleep. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you
Bye.
want to go ahead now and just tell me a little about what you do on your channel, or you say you're a part of the group with Rev also.
We are. So with a bunch of different content creators here. I see Adam Catatainment. What's up, Adam? Saw Danielle up in here. I shared this out on my community
Oh,
feed.
thank you very much.
Yeah. So I guess what I do is I try to break the community post section of my channel. So
Yeah.
every time I see someone coming up with a live or anything like that, I'll just share it out. And usually I have about 10 or 11 of their actual numbers, and like, hey, can you put this out? Or we help each other out with live streaming. We help each other out with whatever it is, tech questions about content. And I think most importantly, and Rev could also agree with this, or step in, we basically motivate each other to keep going on YouTube, because you can't do this by yourself. Just like life, right? You need people to be there to support you, content, but more importantly as a person, right? And I'm so happy that I met Rev way back, and it was just one of those things. He popped on, figured it out. He did a live stream. We went backstage, worked StreamYard, and here he is now flexing his YouTube wings, and that's what I like to see. So I spent a lot of time going around checking people. Got five laptops running. I got a couple lives that I'm watching right now. So I guess I'm the flight controller, I guess, right? Those guys that watch the planes in the airs, and
Yes.
so
Air traffic controller.
yeah, air traffic controller. So, and it's been a fun ride.
And
Yeah, we
Bert's
have
been a
Fisherman.
great friend.
You guys know Fisherman? We have what is it?
Yeah, Autograph Fisherman John. That's John Burgess. Fantastic friend.
He's coming up also, so I'm gonna invite him now.
Yeah.
And
Cool dude from Canada.
All right,
Hi there.
Fisherman, you're welcome, and welcome to the live. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I'm Autograph Fisherman John Burgess,
Yes.
and I just want to say I've been really enjoying this live. Mental health is very important, as you guys know. I was just thinking of this, and it's easy to forget about mental health because regular issues, like if you lost a leg or lost a arm, you can see that, but you can't see mental health.
That's
And
so true.
that's why people forget about it.
Sorry about that. I was saying that's so true. How you put it together just now, yeah, exactly. So if you get a damage on your hand, you can see it. The damage on your
Yeah.
foot, you can see it. But mental health is just something that is you cannot see like that.
Exactly.
Are you having a delay in your? Maybe it's a delay also on your. I don't sure. Lily was asking me if what happened to my voice, but make sure your volume is up. Yeah, what happened, Lily? Because I just coming out of I did have a bad flu for the holiday, so I'm recovering, but I still have an issue, especially at night. So sometimes my voice really go down a bit, but I will turn up my volume a bit. But I'm still good, Lily. Okay, so oh, wait, what did I do here? All right. Okay, so Rev, you want to say anything more based upon what you hear so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. I'm enjoying, this wonderful panel, the chat. I am enjoying this greatly. John, I noticed earlier you said that you have OCD, and
Yes, I do.
I'd like to ask you, how does having OCD affect your mental health?
It controls my life, honestly. There are so many little things I do. Not to be cliche, but the whole knocking on the door 3 times, just having to have things organized. I'm not really a neat freak like most people with OCD, but just lots of thoughts come through my head randomly, and intrusive thoughts, lots of thoughts that don't make any sense, but they still come to me. It's a struggle.
Wow.
Some, like for instance, some of the thoughts are like, if I don't pick this up, somebody's going to fall and break their neck, and I won't be able to get that out of my head until I pick that thing up.
Oh, yeah. I saw you are. I think I check out your channel this evening before I came on. You do fishing.
Yes, I do a little bit of fishing on my channel. Yeah, it's more fishing for autographs. I do lots of autographs on my channel.
Wow. I from last night. I think I was doing a live. No, I was doing a live last night, and it's the same thing. I really love fishing, but I'm not a good fisher, man, because I only tried it once, and when I tried the line, I just couldn't get any fish to come in. But I love to see fishermen do their thing. I really love it. I think it's a really good, skillful job when you can do it, and it can really even help your mind also to, it's an excitement when you see a fish coming in. So I think that also give you a comfort also.
Yeah, you definitely have to go into it as a good in your like a good mindset. If you go in there trying to catch fish, it's not going to be that as enjoyable as just going out there and enjoying the outside, enjoying the lake or the pond that you're at. I don't go to catch fish. I go to enjoy the outdoors.
Okay. So you like that space. That space is good
Yeah.
for you. Wow. Appreciate that. And you are based in Canada, you said.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Wow. Anything else you want to share? Or Bet, you want to go ahead and share something?
Sure. I'm sorry for being late. I saw that you were on for about an hour, right? I'm from Guam, so like I still have not let the idea of time zones in my head. So I did share this out, and I'm like, I got time. It's 5 o'clock here, but yeah, I didn't do the conversion. Sorry about that, Rev. But
That's okay.
I did want to share, John. I also have OCD, kind of in a way,
Okay.
and I also have ADHD, as you guys already know, because of my hyperactivity and able to use like 5 devices at once.
Wow.
And then I was just
Like a
listening.
gift, Paul? Is that like a gift when you do like that? To me, it would. To me, I don't know if it's the right thing I'm saying, but to me, it would look like you have a gift.
It is a superpower. If you can hone it in, right? And of course, I have some medication and stuff to help out. It helps hone it in. But it's helpful to do what I do, especially now with all these devices and all these connections and stuff. But I was listening to the fishing and the mindset, right? So you don't go, and we're talking about mental health, right? And
Yes,
a bunch of guys on the panel, right? So
Yes.
like with YouTube, you don't go to go and get all these people to connect with you. You go there, just have a good time, and try to find people you could talk to. That's the goal, right? It's not like let's get X amount of bananas, right? We don't want
No,
that.
no, no.
But you slowly want to grow a group of people, which I don't know how we did it, guys, but we have some cool people with us, and I'm so blessed to be part of that, right? And as guys, we need, and as I go and I'm looking at chats right now, I'm looking at a couple lives right now, I'm seeing conversations happen. I could do multitask that way. As guys, we need to be able to put our thoughts out there. Like, I'm worried about this. I'm concerned about something. And then we get that here with the groups in different chats, right? I'm so sorry on this. Let's see how you're going to be. We send blessings and prayers and positive thoughts to people. So, at least here I get to share little things that I may have issues with, like, man, I'm having a hard time with this or that, and then we have a group behind us to just hear it, because sometimes you just need to say it out into the world and get it off your chest. And the cool thing is we could chat it, by the way, I'm going through some issues, and then boom, there, it's out in the world now. How do we move past it? But as a younger man, I bottle it in just like the rest of us and try to just internalize it. Now we can set it out because we have found a way to be close, with the group, which is fantastic. So it's that's why I love the group so much, man. We could go there and we could share whatever it is we're going through, goods, bads, ugly stuff, and there's always a supportive ear. And most of the time, there's some great advice, right? Like, we got Daniel Davis here, we got Cat Attainment, and there's ups and downs with the group. And it's just a good place to, it doesn't matter whose live stream it is, whose video or whose premiere, we put it out there and we move on, right? That's me. You got to get it out, you got to say it out into the world.
I really like it, and this is, I think this is a movement. I don't know how I really come up part of it in this way, but Rev came on my life, and Freedom, I'm still waiting. I don't know if he will make it tonight or not, but Rev was the one that say, because he's going through he's going through it in life, and he was saying, oh, Evan, do you want to do an extra and do mental health, just let's discuss or just talk as man and stuff like that. And I said, for sure. And then, this is what happened here. I'm meeting up with people I never seen before, and we are mostly men, and we can talk, and we can, as you said, we can share different experience and learn from each other while we're doing it, and this is where we are now, and I'm so happy to be a part of this community also. Yeah.
And
I was going to say something about what Bert said about you having part OCD. I find OCD has so many different branches on it. Like, if you have OCD, it's likely you have ADHD. Autism goes with it, as forms of schizophrenia. All those go hand to hand. And that's something that people don't really 100% realize, is that usually if you have one big mental disorder like OCD or anything like that, you usually do end up having multiple, and it branches out.
Wow. Yeah. Exactly so. And Auntie is saying here that people can be affected by brutal comment by those people who do not understand it. For example, there's some words that can trigger people off, but the person who is saying it do not understand that word can trigger off someone, and it's not really a curse word, but it's just certain words that you have to know how to use it or where to use it. Yes, Rev, you're saying something.
I was going to say, with just say what you said. It's that, and a lot of times, people may not know how the comment was intended. We were talking about keyboard warriors earlier, but talk, don't hit. We should definitely talk it out. We should not be hitting it out. But I am aware there are some people that are more sensitive than others, and just by saying the wrong thing, that can trigger them, and it can even happen to the best of us that may not even be intending it. And that if you know somebody that's been affected in a negative way with a car crash, and you accidentally put on a song that talks about crashing a car into a bridge, they could quite possibly get offended by it, and it's possible it can trigger the mental health issues.
Yes. As you mentioned about car, I remember when I was, because I am from Jamaica originally, I remember when I was going to work one day, there was an accident. I was in a taxi, and there's an next car that hit into my car. Not my car, into the taxi. And I get a head injury. It wasn't a serious one, but blood was coming down on all these things. But for a couple of years, after that incident, it do affect me somehow, because when from that day going on, just going into a vehicle, I always start to think if a next accident would happen or what will do, because I went to the doctor and all these things, and when it reached that time of year, there also a pain or something that come back with it. So that was an experience I had, but it lasts for a couple of years. But now I don't feel it anymore. But it did last for a couple of years like that. So I don't know if it was something I should check out at that time. But so far, as I said, it's not there anymore. But these things can play up with your emotion, with your mind, and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Well, I have to say, it sounds a lot like PSTD to me.
When you get a hit, in an accident like that.
Yeah.
And then every year when it comes, it's like you're feeling similar, like it coming back or something like that.
Yeah, that does sound like post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I wanted to add to that. I think it's probably been 5 years since I've changed my mindset. It's all about the mindset, right? You could take a approach to negative mindset or a positive or growth or a fixed. 5 years ago, I was this angry dude. I was just so angry about everything. I used to coach. I'm a teacher, and I would just approach things with just laying down the law. This is what I need to be done right now. This and that, and everything was so angry, right? And then I would go home and I would think about how hard it's going to be coming up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I wouldn't even be able to enjoy my weekend because I'm thinking about stuff that might happen on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. And it's almost like little feedback loop and you can't even enjoy your time off. So I don't know. It took me a really long time to just realize, hey, live right now. Right now, there's nothing going on. When that stuff happens, then we'll deal with it. Because right now, it's not bothering us, right? And that's the biggest thing that got me to be as positive as I could be every time. Because I'm not worried about what may happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to happen, and I know what I'm going to do since I have OCD and I plan, right? And if it something occurs, I will deal with it then. But I will be ready. But I'm not gonna let it hijack my weekend or hijack my time with my family or spoil good things that are right in front of me. And it was really hard to do that because the negative just creeps and it just messes with you, and that's anxiety, right? I used to have anxiety and all that. Now I don't, because I just realize like I'm living right now, and whatever's in front of me, I'm gonna deal with it. And you know what? We create monsters that don't exist a lot of times. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, kids getting a shot. Oh my gosh, it's going to hurt. But like, it really is not as bad as you think it's going to be.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the mindset, John, like what you were saying. It's like, we have to like continuously every day, tell ourselves, hey, we got this. We got this. You tell yourself you got it. And then like, I'm good right now. Look, everything's good. And then when it sucks, then we'll try to make it better and deal with it. So I was always worried about what may come and not see what's right in front.
Wow.
So and it's really hard. I read lots of books, and I read Carol Dweck Mindset. I read a bunch of other self-help books and stuff, but it kind of set me in the right direction, and I just started taking different approaches to how my thoughts were generating. Try to keep all of those at bay. We'll deal with it when it comes. I know you're there, but not to time right now. I'm enjoying lunch right now. So it's a hard one to do, man.
Yeah. So you try to control it. I mean, there's a lot of people say you cannot really get rid of it, and that may be true, but you can try to control it.
Try. It's there, but it's not gonna hijack me. If I want to be happy, I will be happy with whatever. If I'm required to be happy, I'm gonna be happy. So it's one of those things. Because teaching is pretty hard. A lot of things to deal with throughout the day. And if you thought, and in the end, it's just about getting down, getting in there, and just making it happen. But it's not that bad if you like. Once I'm there, I'm good. Right, and it's just the not knowing, right? What are they gonna do? I don't know what 35 people in a room coming to me are all gonna do. There ain't no way for me to tell, right? I have 35 individuals gonna sit down, and I'm gonna show them some stuff. Are they all gonna do it? I don't know. Are they all gonna learn it? I don't know. Are they gonna be sad, mad, happy, whatever? Are they gonna sleep? I don't know. So it's like, if things are out of your control, why worry too much about, right? So, and again, the days were better. And
so some people would look like, I'm reading here, some people would like listen to different artists, different music and stuff, but music can be a help in enough situation, but it's to find the right one to listen to, because as you say, you can be listening to something that also can trigger you off or put you in a bad situation.
Right. I stopped listening to. I know John and Rev both like music that I like. I like all types of music, but I try to stay away from very like da 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 da. Like I used to love Metallica. I used to listen to it all the time. Metallica. I used to listen to like heavy rap stuff. With a weird offbeat. And for some reason, I think it was putting me in a state. Because the beat would put me in a state and in a mood. So now I kind of just chill and I listen to smoother things. If not, then I try not to listen to anything and I just go in silence to where I need to be. So I did have to change some of the music I did listen to all the time. I'm not saying I don't like Metallica and hard rock. I still do. But I'm not going to listen to it all day long because I don't need to be in that state the whole day long. I don't need to be in the fight or flight state, because it really does elevate your heart rate. So I choose smooth stuff, R&B moves, maybe just something with no lyrics in the background, some ASMR stuff, and it set me right, I think, controlling my heart rate.
Oh, Bert, you don't have my song on repeat?
Interesting, because I'm the opposite. I listen to those things to calm down.
I'm also in that club of listening to metal to calm down.
Maybe, vibrating at a different frequency, but I know what I need to stay away from, because when I hear like ba 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 ba, I feel like destroying stuff. It's just one of those things. But I like it. It makes me happy. Like, but then I have to get out and like not go too long on it.
Right, right, right. Because you know, even with young people, this might be a bit different from the topic, but and it might be exactly on the topic too. Because with young people, there was a discussion one time to say, does music influence them? Does it affect them, or what you think about it? As some people say yes, it influences young people based upon what they listen. Some of them try to act it out, um, especially if it's rap and these different type of violent music. And some people it don't really affect them. What is your thought on that?
I think everybody's just different in how they take things. Some people take it as the gospel, and some people can just listen to it and say, okay, that's what that person's thinking right now, and not really think anything of it. So
That's so
I think
true.
it's just individual.
It
Yes,
depends
correct.
on the person.
I
Yeah,
I
right.
agree with the both guys. It really seriously does the person at that particular time and what they need at that time. Um, when I get up, I need something to wake me up. So I'll listen. If I have to pop on something, I'll get something quick, fast paced. But then when I need to chill, like really standing in front of kids and teaching, you don't need to be hyped up. You need to be as calm and chill
Yes.
as possible. Like I was going about that the whole. I was going opposite. I need to be. I was going in like I was going to war. I was drinking Red Bulls. I was smoking cigarettes. I was like, we are going to war, Balake, like Key and Peele. I was like that, and I was like, and I was just so quick. Like, where's your pencil? Why are you coming to school without a pencil? Why are you not listening? You know we have a test. And I was just like, pat, pat, pat. I was like, and the kids are like, so you need to be chill. So as soon as I
Yeah.
chilled, I got more results. Cause like, dude, it's only school. What are you trying to do? You know. So
Yeah, because I was going to say to you that going to school is you don't need to hype up because the children will hype you up themselves.
yeah, they do.
They will do a good job by doing that. So if you overhype and then they do it, then it's gonna make it even worse for you.
Yeah, so I come very chill with them, you know, because I do teach at like a detention facility. So um, I just provide, you know, a calming environment, and I get more results if I myself am in control. Um, you know, I used to yell, I'm like, that's me being out of control. I'm yelling. um, and it's
Now,
just-
Bert, I was wondering, does do the kids give back the energy that you put out?
they do. They do. So if I'm chill, they would in turn respond back like how I am talking to them. But if I'm up and some will just turtle and they will shrink and they'll just shut down and not say anything, and some will fight back, not fight back, but talk back. But I'm the one that created it by yelling, right? Like so, and I'm as the adult, I have the ability to control the environment with me. And I realize the only thing you can control is yourself. But if you control yourself, and as a leader of a group like kids, if I come in all chill and I don't look like I'm worried about anything and I'm just talking, they're gonna in turn like feed into that because they're also looking for who they are too. Yet, right? Even seniors don't know what they want to do, and they kind of just go through the motions of life. And they kind of mimic and feed off the energies of the places. Oh, that place looks fun. Let me go there. Oh, this place is chill. This, you know, the adults are different, right? But younger people, they feed off the energies, Rev. And I've found the most success in controlling myself when I walk in the room. How's it going, guys? Did you have a good weekend? Cool. I had a good weekend. I did live stream. I popped on and I saw Avon. I saw my buddy John, you know, and they're, oh yeah, that's cool. But I'm not putting it out like I was telling them who won the Super Bowl. I'm just explaining it. I never go there, like get so excited about something. If I find myself, I got to bring myself back down because they will get all hyper too, you know? So it's about controlling the energies of the room.
I would
I'm
love
actually
to
going
be
to
a
go
fly
back into
on.
the chat. Thank you for having me. I'll be in the chat, but
Okay, let's
the
do-
words are getting loud, so see you in a bit, okay?
Peace
Okay,
out, John. Peace out.
Have a good one, John.
What were you saying, Rev?
Oh,
I
that
was
was
going
John.
to say, I wish I could be a fly on the wall in your classroom after you had a lunch of Red Bulls and my song.
No, your song. Well, yeah, I don't drink any kind of Red Bull anymore.
Red
At
Bull is
most,
good.
I drink like a Thai tea, but it has a lot of caffeine, but it doesn't have the extra craziness of taurine and guarana. It just has caffeine. I know I can deal with caffeine pretty well, but I don't hype myself up to go teach. We're not trying to get into war. We're just trying to teach, right? So I have friends who like, let me pound this Red Bull, this energy drink, let me smoke a bunch of cigarettes. I was like, dude, what are you doing, man? You're winding yourself up, man.
Yes.
So it was easier to deal with life, and I try to approach that with life too.
Yeah, we have Katie. Who else we have?
Oh yeah, Katie.
Anybody you know there also, Brett, might be some of you.
Oh yes, Christy,
We got-
Crazy Crafty Life is part of our group, our awesome crew. Katie, Shopping and Traveling, fellow Filipino friend of mine.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes, welcome all of you.
We got Sydney Cat in the house.
Oh yeah, Sydney Cat,
Yes.
smashing hearts in the live. Yeah, we got an awesome crew, Avon. A lot of positive individuals, man.
Wow, I'm really, really happy for this because sometimes, this is what YouTube should be about. It's not just, as you said, seeking subscribers and stuff like this, but sharing something that somebody can go back and watch in a couple of days or year, month, whatever it is, and they can say, wow, look at these guys. If they could do it, why we cannot do it, because we leave some impact here where they could say, yeah, I'm going through this. I feel this way, but look, I find somewhere some guys that was discussing, and these things can help a lot of people, young people, all different ages of people, especially the men, because as you know, we men most time we don't want to talk about certain things. We always try to hold back. The ladies will always talk, but the men will just, oh, we are men. We don't really have to talk about that. So this platform is very good, and I know it will help a lot of people.
Got another buddy, Allison Projam. What's up, Raph?
Alison, welcome. Oh, they are coming in. Welcome to the live, guys. I'm going on for more than an hour. I think I would do, I'm going to be disciplined tonight, so I will end it in 20 minutes.
2 hours, okay.
20
That's a
minutes
good time to shoot for.
Yeah, 2 hours is pretty good. You get a wide net.
Yes.
More cool people to check out. I've learned that. Like I can do an hour and then like I miss. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? So
Yeah, if you do 2 or a little bit over 2 is very good.
yes.
Yes, very good. Yes, Rev, anything else you want to share?
I think this is a great topic. We discussed depression tonight and how that affects mental health. Maybe consider a future episode where, we can discuss another aspect of mental health, like the
Yes.
mania episode, or I've seen a lot of people in the chat mention OCD.
Yes.
I'm not necessarily the right person to talk about OCD, as I don't have much experience with it.
Yes.
But I think those that have it, it would be great if they could show or share their experience.
Okay. Katie said that he missed the first hour. I think everybody have the issue with the time zone different.
Well,
Yeah,
that and I apologize, Katie. I was telling everybody to come in at 6
Yeah.
p.m. and that was because of my confusion on
oh.
the time zone changes.
Yes, the time
So,
zone.
Okay, I was right then, right? Because I know it's 6, so I was like, I shared this. I was saying it on my live stream, and I'm like, but I have so much going on, right? Like I'm like, oh man, I thought I had good time. It's all right, 5 o'clock. I'm gonna make it. Go check it out. But it's good that we're coming in. The group is like filtering in and stuff.
Yes. even if you come 2 minutes when it's still good that you came, I would really appreciate that a lot. Because anybody else, like I just said this because you guys might know them more. I don't really know much of them, but if anybody else here that want to come up and share in this discussion before we close, you are more than welcome. The link is at the top. Just click on the link and you can come and let's hear what you have to say. You're more than welcome.
I'm gonna pop off, Avon. I gotta go and chat on a couple of the lives and premieres that are happening. It's nice meeting you, buddy.
Listen, we have to maybe make our okay, because I can see that you have a lot to share, different from this topic and stuff like that. So I will say let's maybe make my name for Instagram is the same as YouTube. So maybe we could connect there, and then maybe one of the time we could have where either we share some platform again or something like that.
For sure. I do interviews every Thursday. Or if you want me to pop on, I could do that. It's one of the things.
You go on your channel every Thursday.
Every Thursday. I have someone this Thursday, so I mean the following Thursday possibly. But it was nice meeting you, and hello.
Really nice to meet you.
You have a good day, Rev.
Yes.
And yeah, guys, I have OCD, so like my thing is I gotta make sure it's one of those things I gotta get to this and answer the comments here. It's helpful because it puts things in order, right? Like I gotta do this and that and that. So
really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for coming.
Nice meeting you. You guys have a great night. Peace out, guys.
Thanks, Bert, for being here and supporting me on this. It's a touchy topic, but it's one we need to get out there.
For sure, man. We all need to get it out of our mouth and out of our bodies to make it a little normal. Get the weight out. I understand that. So it was nice to pop on, guys. But see you later.
Thank you, man. Take care.
Later. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, take care. Yep.
Later.
So, all right, Rev. So we're back. I just reached out to Freedom. If he make it, he make it. If he don't, as I said, I will close at 12. So I'm still going to be here until 12. That was such a great discussion. We have John, we have Bert, and it was so good. They also help and they share their experience. And Rev is here from the beginning. Rev is very, very, very good. I'm really happy that I meet Rev because for me, I always want to learn whatever I can learn, and this is something, as I say, is a touchy topic, and we always have to be aware. And when the more you make people aware, then I think people will able to to help or to make right decision before they end up do the wrong thing and stuff like that. So all these are positive things that work very, very good for everyone.
Indeed. And how does a problem get fixed if we don't talk about the problem? If you are in your house and your kitchen sink won't stop dripping, it could be something as simple as a washer needs replaced, or it could mean you need a whole new sink. But how do you know unless you call a plumber and talk about it?
Wow, that's a good way how to put it up, man. You almost sum it up right there. Yeah, that's a good way, man. That's a good way. Wow, I really love that, Rev. I really love that. Auntie's still here with me, and I know. I hope you're feeling much better, Auntie, because I know she have an accident and she's getting over it. She did a live or something. I saw her. She was explaining what happened to her. So I hope she's recovering from that incident that happened with her. But
I'll be sending prayers to Auntie Pia as well.
Yes, it's Auntie Paris. She I'm talking to, yeah. For as I said, it's really a good topic, as even other person that is in the chat saying it's a very good topic. But it's just to get understanding, to have better understand is, for example, for like if you do you know, if somebody don't they don't speak but they do sign language, it's always good for you to learn how to do sign language so you can communicate and make the person feel comfortable while doing it also. So these are some of the good things that can happen. So it's like we are trying to learn from each other, then we can know how to deal with people when we come across people in this situation, you know.
Mhm. And Jen, to reply to your comment, duct tape does fix everything, almost everything.
Duct
Sometimes
tape.
it only keeps her quiet for a little while.
Yes, yes. Oh, he was saying duct tape. Oh, Jen was saying that. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know, the best thing is when you can laugh, you know, when you can find something, even with a serious topic, but you can find something in it to make you, you know, laugh. It's good. It's really good.
Gorilla tape, that only means that she has to work harder to get it off.
Ah, because that tape is a stronger tape.
Yes.
Wow. I thought they said like duct tape is the strongest. I'm not sure if you know that one. If maybe it's not the right name, duct tape, but I don't know if that's the right name because different place call it different names. So I
Yeah.
don't know. But it's a
I
silver
call it
one.
duct
I think
tape.
it's a silver one. You know that silver,
Mhm.
the color is silver. I think that one they say is the strongest tape. I'm not sure.
There's actually a few that are quite a bit stronger. Gorilla tape is one of the strongest available, though. Um, and
Yeah.
yes, Kat, my eye has healed. As you can see,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
able to open it
Much
fully
better now.
again, and
Yes, much better.
so
Yeah, Katie put it right, where she said mental health awareness is very important, impacting stigma and discrimination and having input instead. Yeah, is that exactly what about that's why we say having this discussion is good. And you know what? If I should get someone that really, you know, this is their field, they're studying it and stuff like that, I will bring back this topic with that person for sure, you know, because I was trying to reach out to people. It was too short notice that study and know so much about these things, and they could have given me a better understanding. But I think we cover a lot tonight, and for sure we will have maybe further down in future we might have something similar in a different way, as Rev was saying, maybe in a different level, you know. Oh, electric tape. Do you know that one, Rev? There's a tape, the electric tape. I don't know if you know that one.
no, that works good for binding your captive's wrists and ankles, and if you do it properly and you know how to make a hog tie from electrical tape, it
Mhm.
makes it easier to lift them into the trunk of the car.
Okay. May I
um,
ask what happened to your eyes, please, Rev? Oh, Jen was asking, maybe you didn't know that you have an accident with your eyes. So
yeah,
it's
Jen, uh, in the course of my last two lives, in which I was working on a lady's car, I got flashed in the face with Freon several times, and unfortunately, on this eye, the Freon got into my eye and actually burned the eyeball.
wow. But the good thing, it didn't really affect your eye in the sense of you would lose your eye. It didn't affect you that way.
And my eyes are tougher than that.
Yes.
I want to say in this eyeball, I've got 3 pieces of metal, and then in
Mhm.
this one, I've got 4.
Wow, 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 wow.
So,
Yes. Wow. So now you know, Jen, exactly what happened to his eye. Antipa was saying that we were going on good until did I miss it? We were going on to here it is. Was a lovely show until Jen introduced the tape game. Start talking about the tape. Yeah, but we are winding down. We are winding down now. So it's like, we need to have
We can be a little less formal.
yeah, exactly. We are winding down just now. Prayer for Rev, yes. Yes. Rev I is doing much better because the first night he joined me, he was saying that he would come, but his eyes giving him some trouble. So that's when I know he was telling us that something was wrong with his eye. But he's saying doing much better now than that time, for sure.
Yeah, last time I was in a lot of pain. Didn't really want to be on camera, but
Mhm.
it's been a great experience. I'm definitely healed up more.
Yes, Jenny said speedy recovery and stuff. Vision is so important. Yeah, eye vision is very important. But I'm happy that it didn't damage your sight permanent or anything like that. So But do you wear like glasses sometime, Rev, or you don't wear glasses? Like when you
I
work.
I actually wear glasses full time.
Oh,
Um, it just on YouTube, reading the comments
yeah.
and being on camera.
Mhm.
It's easier for me to be without them.
Yeah, because even me, I wear glasses, but it's for driving, so it's far distant. So for me to read comment, I need not to have it. But I think sooner or later I'm gonna need both, to be honest.
Well, if I keep throwing sparks into my eyes and chemicals and stuff like that, I'm sure eventually I'll have to deal with it or make some changes, be a little
Okay.
more careful. But
Yes. But when you're in the workshop, do you have? Because I know sometimes they have like a special glass that you can wear. You know, I forgot the name of it, but it's a bigger glass for
safety glasses or safety
Yes,
goggles.
goggles. Right, that's the name, goggles. Yeah.
Unfortunately, those just interfere with my vision more than they help, and
Oh yeah.
I'm like, just on an example, if I'm cutting a bearing race out of a vehicle, but I want to save the hub, uh,
Mhm.
the wheel hub, I can't have goggles or face shields or anything on my face because I have to be able to see down.
Exactly.
We're talking thousandths of an inch.
Wow. Oh, okay. So Freedom was saying that he's listening, but they have a turbo Suno where he's living, and then expect to drive or stuff like that. So in other words, he couldn't, he might not make it for this live, but he was listening in because he's trying to navigate and stuff like that. Because they have I know there's a lot of turbo Suno going on in US right now, storm or what they call it, yeah, bliss and stuff like that.
And you're completely fine, Jen. I know a lot of people think typing in all caps is considered shouting, but if you're visually impaired, then by all means let the haters hate, and if they get on you about it, just to say, hey, I can't see. If they can't accept that, then the problem is on them.
Yes, that's so true. Yeah, but it's just about ignoring. For me, I tell you, a lot of them I come across because I don't only do live, I do a lot of blogging video and stuff like that. I only do live because winter is harder to go out and do stuff outside. So like now I might do a little more live than before. But yeah, for me, I ignore comments if they are not nice. If they're negative, I ignore them. But yeah, when people write in caps, they say that's shouting. But for me, it can be shouting, or it can be that you just want somebody to see what you want to get the attention of the person. But it doesn't matter me. For some people, it affect them, but for me, it doesn't matter me one bit. So as we wind down here, I really want to thank everyone that came tonight to support us, Rev and me. This was really a good and lovely topic. I think we discussed a lot of things. If you are here just now, guys, and you have time to watch from the beginning, you can also go back and watch this video. We touched a lot of areas. Rev have experience in some. We did join by John, was it again? John
Burgess.
And Burgess, yeah. So, and they also share their thought and their experience that they have also. But as I said before, we're closing off now, and we did have a lot to discuss, and we hope that this video will really help somebody else. Rev have a Facebook page where he have different people that he connect to, and that is like a backup plan. So if somebody really need to reach out to someone, that's where they go and to help each other. And I think that is so good, because you never know when you set up this platform, you will always have people to come and you can reach out to them, or they reach out to you and you get back to them. And that is so good. So guys, I said before, it was my pleasure to do this. I do learn something also tonight, and I hope everybody who was here were able to say yes, they get a better understanding of what these things are, what people go through sometimes, and how to deal with it. So Rev, you can go ahead and give your closing statement.
Oh, make me feel like I'm in court. No, first off, thank you for having me on again, Mr. Avon.
Yes.
And thank you to John for coming up. Thank you to Bert for coming up and sharing your experiences. And I'd like to give a big thank you to each and every single person in the chat. We went into this knowing that it would be a touchy subject, and we went into it knowing that we would not have any clue as to how the conversation turned out.
Exactly.
But the chat has been absolutely wonderful tonight. You guys have been supportive of each other, and that's what we need more of.
Wow. No better way you could put it, Rev. No better way you could put it. And as I said, guys, we are here to support each other, because, we can use social media to either bring down people or to uplift people. And we choose to uplift people and to help each other. That is our goal. And I think that's the best thing. Even when I do my normal blog, I try to bring positive things across. I don't really focus on things that is not, everywhere you have issues, but I don't have to focus on the issue. I focus on the positive side of life. And I think that's where we can help people, because what we do should able to help people, not and to uplift people. If you're going through a hard time, then we maybe can give you a word of encouragement, or we can direct you to where you can go and get some help. And I think that's where life is really important for us to really show. I always say you're leaving a footprint, and you should leave a good footprint so you can help the next generation that come after you.
Avon, do you happen to know your your emergency number for mental health services in the UK?
Okay, so for here, what they do is that this information is provided to you by, I think we have them on our GP, because through the GP there's a lot of link. Hello in the background. There's a lot of links that they will share with us just in case we need advice or we need counsel, stuff like that. So yeah, we do have this connection that they share with us. Yes.
And this is Mrs. Ratride in the
Hey,
background.
Mrs. Rat, welcome and hi to you. I know you're there all along listening, and I really appreciate that you give the time to Rev to come and share. And we really appreciate all of you guys. And the dog, I forgot the name, is right there also.
This is Nanoki.
Nanoki, yes. Lovely to have you here, Rev. So yes, we are really happy. And I really appreciate everybody. Yes, the question you asked, yes, we do have the number in case we need for all the different areas. They do provide us through the GP with these different numbers, so we can always contact if we need help, even counseling. If you just need somebody to talk to give you some advice and stuff like that, and they have that also.
What's that number?
I don't have it on hand. I would have to check back into my.
I want to say it might be 988.
I would suspect that you know it also. I would suspect that you know it, but I know I don't have it on hand. I would have to check back in, because these things come out like in emails and stuff like that.
Okay. Here in America, we have 911, which is our emergency services number. However, if you're experiencing a mental health crisis and you don't have friends, don't be afraid to, call 911, call somebody, please get help, because, and this will be my final statement. I swear, I know I'm keeping you over, but and this goes for each and every member in the chat. Okay. I would rather lose 2 hours of sleep and be woken up at 2 a.m. to sit there and be with you than I would to read your obituary in the paper.
Wow. Emergency number here in my area is 999.
Okay.
999. Yeah. That's if we call that number, they will direct your call to wherever you want. So in this area here is 999. Yeah.
Well, then maybe 988 is here in America.
Yeah.
I know we have 911, which is our emergency services, police, medical, firefighters. But
yes, for the NHS is 111. So the number is vary, but if you call 999, that they will direct you to where you want to be.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so yes, Rev, thank you again, once again. Thank you, Antipan. Thank everybody in the chat who are here. I think Kay went to bed, but Kay is still here. Okay, thank you, Kay. Kay is one of my greatest supporters. She's a content creator also, and we follow each other. But she's still here. I thought she said she went to bed, but she's still here. Thank everyone one more time, guys. We're going to wind down. We're going to close off here. And we're going to call it a night. I have work early in the morning also, so I need to get some rest. It's 12 now, midnight here in the UK, and I really appreciate everyone, Sydney, Kat, everyone that came from Rev side, from Burke side, everybody that joined the live tonight. Really, 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 really. Oh, Kay was telling me that normally we go through the GP and call 111, yes, or 999. Yeah, same thing I was saying. So those two numbers you can always call in the UK, and they will direct you to where you want to go.
Thank you for putting that in chat, Kay.
Yes, yes. She always there to help me out. So really appreciate that. So Rev, we're gonna close off. Thank you very much. Take care, man. And we will catch up again for sure. We will catch up either in the next live or somebody else live for sure. So appreciate it. Until we have a next topic, you can also advise, and tell me, because we can come with different topic, different stuff, and we can catch up again. Good information, guys, about the number. Yes, we have the number there in this area. And thank you for that, Rev, because I was going to close and I didn't offer that number. So that is very important. So the number in the UK, you can call that number 999 or 111, and they will direct you exactly to where you need to go. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Bert Beat. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Appreciate it. All right, Rev, salute to you. And
Salute, sir.
everybody else in the chat, thank you very much. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you very much, guys. I have to go. I have work in the morning.